Today I want to think with you about the ethics of competitive negotiation. This is a really challenging subject matter because competitive negotiation is almost entirely based on deception. Think about it with me for a second. How many times have you been in a negotiation where you have told the other side, that's just the best I can do, when the reality is, that's not the best you can do at all. But that's where you'd love the deal to be, and so in order to try to influence the other side, you communicate that it's the best you can do. The reality, though, is that's a lie. You could do far better. You just don't want to. Now, some folks would say, well, I would never do that. I don't want to be a liar. That's not how I want to behave. That's not how I want to be seen out there in the marketplace. And to those of you that take that position, I greatly respect that. I think that's absolutely wonderful. However, for those of you that say, hey, that's just a tool that is used in this process. Negotiators do it all the time. To you, I would say, you're right. Negotiators do say these kinds of things to each other all of the time. And so, we've got to think about how it is that we're going to behave ethically as a negotiator. Some of you may not want to lie. You may not want to bluff. You may not want to puff. And that's fine. You'll have to find your style that fits within your ethical paradigm. Some of you may be okay with that, and that's fine too. Here's where I think we get ourselves into very dangerous territory, and that's when we start to rub up against the definition of fraud. Fraud is defined as an intentional misrepresentation of a material fact relied upon to the detriment of another. And so if we misstate facts or misrepresent facts to the other side, I think we've crossed a line that is very dangerous. However, if we say things like, that's just the best I can do, we're probably not anywhere close to having committed fraud. The ethical decisions and how we're going to behave ethically, that's up to each one of us to come to that conclusion and to make those decisions about how it is that we want to behave as negotiators. But I want you to be aware of this unique and different ethical paradigm that exists around the negotiation process. It's kind of like poker, right? I mean, as you're sitting down and we're playing poker, bluffing, leading the other side to believe one thing when that may actually not be reality, that's part of the game of poker. And so it is with negotiation. There are moments like this that have to be managed very strategically, very wisely, and also very ethically.